Okay. Let's see here. Damn it. I don't know. It's this room. I can't get a good signal in here. It's blurry.
Is your phone connected to the Wi-Fi?
No, hell no. That definitely wouldn't work. It's because this room is so closed in. Horrible. Freaking horrible. Hey. It's in and out. Oh my God, well, he's been messaging me. Damn it. Now I'm buffering. But that's better. But now it's blurry again. We're gonna roll with it. Damn it. Mercury fucking retrograde. Comfortable. Connected. Now, I don't know how this is gonna go, y'all. I'm gonna really. Let me try something. Oh, is that what the issue is? Get out the issue, y'all. That's it. That's it. I believe I got it. Hold on. I don't know how I had hit the Wi-Fi was on it. That's why. And my daughter's Wi-Fi cannot support YouTube. but I'm buffering. But I'm clear. Oh, when it's buffering at an ugly minute. I think it was okay. My feed is a little behind. Let me go out and come back in. And then, yay, I figured it was on Wi-Fi. And she said, "Are you on Wi-Fi?" I said, "I don't know, but I was. I don't know how. I clicked it, but okay, hold on. Let me go out and go back in, so maybe I'll be caught up." Got a hangnail. Hate hangnails. Okay. Okay, I'm back in. And we look good. And we look good. And I'm on time. So anybody, if your feed is behind, you might want to go out and come back in and like let it close the window completely and then come back in. All right, so I didn't grab any water. I just, child, it's all good. It's all good. I'm warm. I know that it's warm as fuck. Okay. All right. Hi, y'all. What time is it? Shit. I'm late. Technical fucking Mercury retrograde. I don't know how these settings got clicked. I ain't been in their Wi-Fi to click Wi-Fi. And then at first my rotate screen wasn't on. Anyway, we're here now. Hi, y'all. Welcome to Cosmic Chat. 40 minutes, 50 minutes late, damn it. Shit. Hi, UX Tarot. How you doing today? All right, so I advertised Cosmic Chat. I pushed it. Let's see who we get up in here. Let's start with the basics. So this Cosmic Chat probably isn't going to be too actually cosmic. Well, it is because, kind of, sort of, because my thing is this. We're going to weigh in on this first because I don't know how y'all feel about it. But, you know, I say this all the time when I'm doing the dailies and when I'm talking to y'all and doing App MissNJoy sessions. When it comes to relationships and love, I just don't believe that we are driving the vehicle. Free will is a thing. Yeah. Free will is a thing. So they say. But I can't tell. I cannot tell. I know several people just stuck in love with a sorry motherfucker. Just stuck in love with somebody who did them wrong. And they're hoping and they praying and they meditating and they're manifesting and they're you know they're cleansing and they can't get past it. They can't get over it. They can't release it. I know several people that you know are with people that they don't understand why they're with the person. You know, are in a relationship, they don't understand why they can't be free, get free. So let's weigh in on that. Do you feel like we are driving? Do you feel like, because I feel like this is the one thing, honestly, when it comes to love and relationships, I really don't feel like free will is a thing. I don't. I feel like for some reason, it's like some big cosmic joke. Love, relationship, sex, all that. All that. Because you can't tell me. The last person I was with, despite the things that either of us did, I know that it was a situation and a connection that both of us really, truly, and genuinely wanted to work. I know that we really, truly, and genuinely love each other. Not just in the past, currently. I know that we tried. I don't think, how can I put it? There were times when I tried. There were times when he tried. I don't know if any of those times aligned. If you know what I mean. It was like when I was in the mindset, I'm going to stay, I'm going to make it work. He was like, I got to go. I need to go. And there were times when I was like, I got to go. When he was like, I want to stay, I want to make it work. And I was like, I don't know. And it's almost like a joke. it's like I'm starting to believe, honestly, that love and relationships do not exist for our pleasure whatsoever. I'm starting to feel like these things simply exist as lessons. Period. I, I, I just. It feels like Marie says, it feels like they give you the choice, free will, but it's worked out in divine's plan. Right. So then that's a circle, Marie. That's like what's an oxymoron? Because then how is it free will if it's still in part or a part of their divine plan? Because I can't tell you how many times I've sat here and I pulled cards for someone who asked what's coming in next for love. And it would tell me specifically, because you've been here every read, Dan Marie, so you know I've heard it. I mean, I know you've heard it. Where it's actually showed me that your person is coming, but you have some bullshit first. You know, you've got a bad situation first, and then your person is coming. I mean, it feels like the whole purpose of it really isn't for our pleasure or enjoyment, that it's really more so because we have lessons to learn. I we have, because even when you do the right thing, even when you go, because I'm not saying it's one-sided, because I know gentlemen that have done it too. I know one that, I mean, when I saw, this is a friend of mine, he would kick my ass if I said his name. But he called me. He's like, Tasha, please, I need to talk. I need somebody here with me. I don't know what I'm gonna do. He could barely talk. I could barely hear him. I mean, he was crying. And when I got there, he was could barely breathe, balled up in a knot, snot running, sniveling, sniffling, bawling. This grown ass man that I know to be a good guy was just a hot mess, because he came home, and this is exactly the story he told. He said, Tosh, I hit the stairs, because he lived upstairs, and it was like one of those apartments where it was open. You go upstairs, and then there was an open apartment, but the door to the unit was at the bottom of the stairs. So upstairs, downstairs type deal. So he's like, I got to the bottom of the stairs, and I could hear it. He said, and I'm thinking to myself, well, is she watching porn? So he goes up the stairs, and he rounds the corner. And like, as you round the corner, there's his living room, and then his kitchen, the bathroom, and the bedroom. So the bathroom door is closed. Bedroom door is open. So he's like, oh, she's sitting on the toilet watching porn, waiting for me to come home. He opens the door, and she's bent over the side of the tub, one leg up on the tub, and some dude is hitting it from the back. He threw her out, or at least she left in the heat of the moment, and he was destroyed. This man to this day has this woman's name tattooed smooth, big and bright. I mean, bigger than my masculines is about. Mine's is like this, and my masculines is about maybe, he's got maybe an inch letters of my name across his chest. Nah, this dude has her name about this freaking big, like plastered across his chest. He loved her. And when I tell you, even still, I talked to him a few months ago, and he brought her up. And I was like, damn, so that means she still lingered. You know what I'm saying? He said, and this was like 9 years ago. So he still lingers in his energy, and he still can't get past. And he talked about it. He was like, she's still really like a hoe. and the things that she does, and she has no respect for herself. And he was like, I don't see how I ever felt the way that I did. And in his voice, I could just hear that he still loves her. He still loves that woman. He still loves that girl because she's not a woman. I know her. I know of her. So it's not just women, it's men that go into, and I know this dude, know him. This is a foot rubbing, dinner cooking, romantic night planning oddball of a guy. We attempted to date, but it just wasn't good timing for me. And we really just end up being really, really good friends. Now, I'm not gonna lie. Here and there, every now and then, before he got with her and I got with my person, my masculine, we would like hook up periodically. But then after we met with our people, we squashed that. That was like, it was just like, So the sex was good. He was good. He's good at everything. He's a great guy. Great guy. But it's like he just she drug his heart, boy. She drug his heart. She drug that man's heart through the dirt. And I've had my heart drugged through the dirt. Marie's had her heart drugged through the dirt. And it's like, right, Kama, she was the porn star she was the main character. So it's not just women, it's men too. I can't be, gender prejudice when it comes to this conversation, because I've seen several men. I have a cousin, the shoe drop cousin. This good man chased her for years, and she kept that man in the friend zone. And finally, he found a woman and married her. But still, me and my mom and my sister be tripping, because if I was his wife, I would be tripping. I mean, I guess maybe not, because he's faithful to her and he's loyal to her. But in his mind, when my cousin posts a picture, every post, everything, he's like her number one fan still to this damn day. You would think he was Beyonce in her world. She don't look much different than that bitch fine. I ain't gonna lie, I see what he's obsessed with. She's fucking drop dead gorgeous. However, and you can't tell me, yes, he's moved on. I'm sure he loves his wife, but if he thought for 1 minute, I promise you, if my cousin would have called and be like, hey, he'd go. He'd leave wife in a hot minute. They ain't got no kids either. What? So it's like a ginormous cosmic joke, because she really does not, that is really an unrequited love. She does not love him. She's moved on and is with a girl. She's with a female, a woman. So, and then for those of us, like I said, who have that love, like me and my person, I swear, in addition to the things that went on in our relationship, there's so much outside interference and hatred, and you got mamas in your business, and sisters in your business, and cousins in your business, and baby mamas in your business, and baby daddies in your business, and why? Why? I wish that, hey junkie, I wish that I didn't have such a big of a heart, because I feel like if I swore off love and said nope, never, never, ever again, I don't think I'd truly be satisfied with myself. Right, Kama, and you did my reading, so you know what my shit says. And it's the same thing. He goes and tries to find other people. We say no. We'll sit there and agree we need to do something different. And we will go off and try to find other people, but nobody else meshes with we just come right back. We just come right back. And at this point, friends don't understand. Family does not understand. Nobody understands. And at this point, I wouldn't understand either. One of my children, I'd have the same reaction. I'd tell my daughter, I'd be like, baby, you do not need to be with that motherfucker. And all my kids tell me, you do not need to be with him. But nobody has that understanding for what it's like when we're not together. So it's love is like a giant cosmic joke. You get paired with people. What you need, Mama? You need me? You just following Chunky? Aubrey. Hi. You get paired with people that don't do right. You can go into a relationship with 150% of good intent, and I swear something somehow will fuck it up. I just want to that shit that's on TV, the Notebook and movies like that shit ain't out there. I do not believe it. We were just talking about earlier my daughter's great grandmother. She's still alive. I bet she's got to be at least in her 80s by now. But she married their great grandfather. They got married when she was very young, and he was a few years older than her. And stayed married until death do you part. And people would see them out and about as they got older, and he would come home and I remember the routine before he got really, 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 really old and his health began to decline. He would get up in the morning. He was that one of the old school old men, early to bed, early to rise. He would get up in the morning. He would leave the house. He would go out into the community and do whatever. And she would be primarily home by herself most of the day. And then she would come home. He would come home at the end of the evening, and they would go to the store, or they would get dinner together, and they would have dinner, da-da-da-da. But like I told my daughter, the community pretty much, people talk, a small town shit, people talk. And it seems, if you didn't know, that was a beautiful relationship. However, there was a lady up the street in a blue house, and he used to go and cut her grass from inside of the house. Think about it. Now, we used to live right in front of this house, briefly. And what I noticed was, one day he came over, and that's how it got called to my attention. He came over, and he was like, Grant, I was like, you're carping out there for a minute. Where you been? And he was like, oh, I had to cut Miss So-and-so's grass. I ain't heard no lawnmower. I didn't see any grass get cut. He looked clean and was not in his coverall work clothes. So I mentioned it to one of the older ladies up the street, or a couple of the ladies up the street that stayed near where we lived. And their conversation was like, oh, that's so-and-so. Yes, that's been going on for years. And they explained that grandma knows. She just don't say shit and has never said shit. I'm not. See, came on, see? I'm not. I'm not about to live that life. I'm not about to sit here and be quiet while some shit like that is going on until death do us part. I'm not going to sit quietly in my house while within walking distance up the street, you're laid up with the next bitch. So I just really wonder, did any of that view of, is it really out there, y'all? Is that really out there for anybody? Does that really happen for anyone? Does it happen? Does anybody chime in? And if you watch this on a playback, drop in the comments. If you know for a fact that your grandma, your granddad, your auntie and uncle, whoever, they had that. Were they never, because I'm not going to lie, my pop and my great-grandma, she cheated on his ass. She cheated. He caught her. He rolled up on her and a dude with a .357 Magnum. and he went the fuck off. He damn near ended up in prison. If it wasn't for his own son showing up and unarming him, it would have went down. My great grandma was hiding the ass, and she cheated on Pop Pop. But Pop Pop wasn't about to have that shit. Okay? Now, on the flip side, also, he should have been aware, because while she was his wife's nurse, as she died and passed away from cancer, then she married him. Okay? So that puts him in a, you got to get your karma somehow, because I'm pretty sure he was fucking my grandma before his wifey died. I'm pretty sure. She was a sexy little thing. I can't lie. There's not an ugly woman in my family. We are hot. We are sexy. Be as big, be as small. And she was like a small little hourglass with the pretty calves. I wish I had the picture. My mom lost their wedding picture. But that was a hot little thing. I'm pretty sure he was hitting that before his wife died. Because they got married not even a year after his wife passed. Yeah, Marie, you told me. Exactly, Marie. And that's the type of thing I'm talking about. And honestly, my daughter's great grandma, she's still alive, and she's kind of lonely. But I'm not gonna sit there. She lost all her good years, and she's beautiful. Grandma Edna got hair about down to her ass. She is a beautiful little lady. I'm not about to lose all my good years trying to be loyal to somebody who's not going to return that to me. And that's my mindset. But at the same time, I'm stuck in these emotions with somebody who I can't seem to. Marie will tell you, we went months. We went months. Last year, when we split up, it was the week before Christmas. I did not see him again until June. The end of June. And that's when we got back. We didn't speak a word. It was just silence between us. And during that time, both of us, like Kmart said, we like to die. That shit, when he came, that energy, when Mercury retrograde hit, that exact time last year, I could feel his energy, and he was falling the fuck apart. Because I was getting to the point where I wasn't over it, but I was okay. I was upset. I was working acceptance. I was learning to accept the things that I could not change. Okay. And I felt this overwhelming energy. I was like, Marie, this has got to be his energy, because I was good. I can't stop crying. I'm miserable. This is ridiculous. This is his shit. And lo and behold, out of the blue, he messaged me. And we've been back and forth on and off again ever since this time now. I haven't seen him since January. But we're slightly speaking right now. And I'm supposed to see him soon. I don't know if it's going to happen, but we said, so I'll see. So I am just like, are we driving? And it's like, we know that we both know the mistakes that we made. We both know the effect that we have on each other. I'm past the point of trying to irritate and trigger him. He still seems to like to be devil's advocate and trigger me. That came out in my reading too. He does things to trigger me still to get my response. And I think it's a pushing away act. Like, he does things to make me act a certain way, and then he says, see, this is why I don't want to be with you, because this is how you act. And I'm like, bruh, because you're making me act this way. Okay, and I told you, this bothers me, and I told him, it triggers me. When you do that, it triggers me, and you know it. I told you repeatedly. You said you're not going to do it repeatedly, but you return to doing it. So don't sit there and point the finger when I send you an aggravated emotional text. You did that. So I don't know what to do anymore. I get readings, and it's to the point where I do not even know how to advise half of the situations that I'm running across. We have people out here ignoring the love, ignoring that they just walking around like they don't love a whole motherfucker that they love. And the cards are saying that this man loves you. But their behavior is the complete opposite of the spectrum. We have people that love people that push them away. We have people that the sabotaging of the relationships, they're sabotaging relationships. You know, it's just not. I can't. And then we throw words around like codependent. Let me tell you something. Everybody needs something or someone, whether it's coffee in the morning or that person at night. So that's something I don't believe in. I don't believe in people saying, unless it's a financial, I believe in financial codependence. That I do. You need to pull your own weight when it comes to that. But emotionally codependent, yeah, everybody wants somebody who's going to be there for them. Everybody. Everybody wants somebody who's going to love them in return. Everybody wants someone they can get used to loving. Because that's what they call it when you get codependent. When you get used to someone being there, what isn't that what we're supposed to do? I thought I was supposed to be able to rely on your love. I thought I was supposed to be able to count on you to be there when I need somebody. I thought I was supposed to be able to get comfortable with you being in my life if that's what you said was that you were going to do. That's what I thought. Now maybe that's just me, but that's what I thought. So, I mean, we got 5 people watching, only 2 likes. Click like, everybody. Please click like and subscribe. And then we have labels. I forget where I heard it, but it was somebody that brought it up when Barack Obama was in office. They said that marriage licenses should have an expiration date and you should have to renew them. I liked it. I like that idea. Because so many situations arise where we've made the bad, while free will is a thing, what about the situations where a person made the bad choice or just the wrong choice, or possibly even you might have thought you made the right choice, but you ran across a label. What I mean is you had a wife and it was all right. You loved your wife, you had a couple kids, it's all good. But then say you ran across one of your major soulmates. You ran across a twin flame, let's say. Now what? That's an amazing pull. I'm sorry. My person that I'm dealing with, that's my twin flame. It sucks. It's an amazing pull. I'm pretty sure that we both can meet someone else and love someone else and go on and establish a certain level of happiness, but we'll never get the feeling that we feel when we're together. And that feeling becomes what you want and expect in a relationship. And it becomes very hard to settle for any other type of feeling. So imagine the person who's married or committed to someone and then they meet their twin flame. What do you do? What do you do? And people will be like, oh, she just left her whole husband and ran off with this person. Or he just left his wife and just ran off with that woman. And people be like, oh, they're crazy. Oh, that was wrong. All that was. It's like when my grandma said, and I've said this before, um, when a person gets a belly full, they'll get up from the table. And what she meant by that statement is, but it applies on so much of a broader spectrum, is that when you're fed up or you're done with the situation, you'll stop eating. You'll stop dealing with it. But only you know. Think about having a full or an empty stomach. Is that something, unless your stomach outright growls, is that something that anyone else can tell you? Nobody else can tell you when your stomach feels full. Nobody else can tell you when you've had enough to eat or when you're hungry. Either direction, whether you're hungry or you're full. No one can tell you about that feeling. That is an internal feeling. Okay? No one can tell you, nor should anyone try, how you should feel about another individual. You will never feel the love that a person feels for another individual. Therefore, how do you go about judging such a thing? I've actually seen in text messages my mother-in-law, my last mother-in-law, both of them actually, tell their sons that I didn't love them. I didn't mean them any good. How do you determine, why would you do that? I'm not here to judge and gauge that type of thing. That's not something that we can judge or gauge for one another. So to look at a person and say, oh, well, what they should have done in a situation or how they should have responded in a situation, it's you can't, and nor should you. I'm telling you. So, anybody got any other love or relationship topics that they want to touch on? Any questions? Because I mentioned twin flames. We've had that discussion though, but for anybody who may be new or not understand the concept of it, different relationship concepts is a thing as well. There are people that feel like, okay, should it be easy or should it be somewhat challenging? Who is it? Was it Plato? It was Plato because he also had the split apart theory. I believe it was Plato. I think. Who said that you should choose someone who challenges you. If you're a messy person, you should choose a clean person. And oh, that part. That part. People holding on to luggage. We'll get to that one next. Came my good one. Should it be easy or should it be challenging? Should it be a walk in the park? Should you pick someone who's just as messy as you and y'all just live in y'all messy ass house together and so everybody's good because there's shit everywhere and the dishes piled up and it's nasty? Should you be okay with that? Is that how you want to go? But Plato's theory is no. That's not what you should do. That you should pick the relationship or the person that challenges you. The person that, if you're messy, they're clean. So they help you develop cleaner habits. That if you are like, for some reason, it's always kind of worked out for me that way, but I'm an English person, like school subject wise. I'm an English person or English, history, anthropology, psychology, sociology, these types of studies person. History, I love history too. I've always found myself in alignment with someone who is a science and math person because that's not my thing. So it provides a good balance because when I'm like, what is this not add because I can add, but like algebra, no, I need a math person in my life for certain shit. I can't. I don't know how to excuse Aunt Sally. I don't know who the fuck she is. I don't understand why I have to excuse her. I, I numbers and letters should not play together. I don't get it. Period. Science wise, I can deal with it from the animal perspective, like how other creatures function and different animal facts. But when it comes to like chemistry or even I had to do it because I took um, fundamentals of biology because you have to have two. So I took environmental, which was good for me because it's about the environment and it fed more into anthropology because it was about population, global warming, the environment, plant life, animal life. I can do that. So environmental biology was good for me. The water temperatures, soil. We talked about how to grow plants and pH in the soil, and that was environmental. So we went to the landfill. We learned how that worked and the production of methane gas. That was cool. We got into the fundamentals of biology, and we started talking about like DNA with the mitochondria and the cell. Yeah, no. I barely got through that shit. Okay. Um, Metric system, all that was the I was like, whoa, I barely. So I picked I always seem to end up with someone who is inept in those areas, and it balances me out. Oh, are you saying that you learned from me, Keith? Or are you saying will I said I was going to do a tarot class, but I'm scared, y'all. Because I'm both a technical and an intuitive reader. So I'm not sure if I would be a good tarot teacher. But if you watch and you learn from me, I appreciate that. Because I do show my cards and I do explain what they mean. But, so Plato's theory was that you should pick a person that challenges you. That is different in different areas from you so that it forces growth within you. That it's not just a walk in the in the park, or the relationship is just like a piece of pie, easy as pie. Oh, thank you, Keith. I appreciate that. Thank you. I learned a lot from watching, and she disappeared. I didn't like a certain thing about her, but I learned a lot from watching a lot more than I already knew. I learned about combinations, I should say, of cards, how they relate to each other from watching Soul Moon Tarot. Um, she doesn't. She's gone. I don't know where she went. I don't know if she caught COVID and bit the big one. I don't know, but she just stopped uploading. She didn't give an explanation. Like some tarot readers would be like, "Oh, I'm Jesus. I'm for Jesus now. I quit." She did none of that. She just poof. I don't know where she went. But what I didn't like about her was that she never, it was rare that she gave a positive reading. Her shit was always like negative. It was always like, leave the person, leave the person, leave the person. And I'm like, damn. I would see her pull a happy card and just not acknowledge that shit. I'm like, bitch, you pulled the sun card. You gonna talk about it? And she would just go right past it like it meant something different. I was like, damn. Not gonna see the happiness. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Keith. I appreciate that. Thank you. But so I feel like, so weigh in, those of you that are watching. Are you of the it should be easy as pie camp? Are you of the I am of the nothing good comes easily camp? That's where I am. I feel like, nah, it's going to take work. It's not going to be easy. However, I don't feel like it should be excruciating and everybody should be miserable in their relationship. That's my part. And she said, Lord, right. Right, Kama? Because the book of Psalms is damn sure a book of spells. Okay? People don't recognize that shit, but it is. It's asking and invocation. Asking and invocation. Asking and invocation. That's what spells are. Lord, if this child don't quit messaging me. She said to my best hexing in Revelation. You know what, Kama? I gotta go. I gotta check that out. I gotta check that out. I feel you. I can see. Yeah. Thinking back on Revelations, I can see what you're talking about. My thing though about that's a whole nother conversation, Kama. Don't start with me. You're gonna have me all off relationship topic. My thing though about the Bible is most Christians don't know what's in there. Pagans and other religions, we know more about what's in there than you. I took World Religions 1 and 2. World Religions 2 was completely focused on the Old Testament. That's the hard part. New Testament is the cakewalk. So the hard shit is in, well, until you get the Revelations came on. So most people don't know what's in there. They really don't. I'll be like, you don't know who, you know how many Christians I've met that don't know who y'all, they be like, who's Yahweh? I'll be like, how do you not know the name of thy God? What? How? Anyway, so we were weighing in. Who do you think that it should be a cakewalk in a relationship, or do you feel like it should be challenging? I feel like nothing truly good comes easy, and that there's gonna be work, and it's not gonna be easy. But at the same time, like I said, nobody should be living in misery either. Complete and total, absolute and utter misery. Real at. Real at. This is Cosmic Chat. That means y'all gotta talk back. You know, y'all. It's only 4 y'all in here, but say something. They just like wearing those big hats. Right, and dressing pretty came on. You think it should be a cakewalk? Yeah, that's true. People do go to work and treat people better than the person that they have. Yeah, I was just saying I had a whole marriage where my person treated everybody around them better than me. A whole damn marriage. Now I can give that was my first marriage. I can give my last person, my masculine, I can give him that. He was like equally shitty to everybody. I think that he was more shitty to outside people. I really got the good end of the stick there. He was still an asshole at home, but he was a bigger asshole to other people. So I was winning with that one. At the very least, I was winning there. If he wasn't perfect, if he was still an ass, no, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. He was still an asshole in the house. But he was more of an asshole to other people. Well, except for one specific person. That bitch. Anyway. Moving on. His crazy ass baby mama. But eventually he got that shit right too. He figured her ass out too. Finally. Hey, Chunky. Lord, your mama is following you around with your food. You are really mobile. Look, I'm going to tell you, my daughter is the most awesome mom. Because I'm not following nobody around with their food. You go sit down and you go eat. No, Chunky. Aubrey. No.
It's a little bit easier. If she likes it, she keeps coming back.
Okay. Yep, because you spit the pacifier right out. She don't like it. She puts that pacifier in a minute. And then she'll let you put it in her mouth and spit it out. I'd be mad. I'd be like, oh, great. What? You want to come say hi? Come on. Come on. No? They love her the other night. Everybody was like, oh, she's so cute. And she was talking a little bit. So, Kayma, you said you feel like it should be it should be a cakewalk. I feel like nothing good comes easy. And it's gonna require some work. Like I said, nobody should go out middle either. So what was the next thing? Let me see. What was it that you said that made me wanna? Okay, that's what it was. Holding on to luggage. We are all guilty. I am. When I went into my relationship with my masculine, I just knew he was gonna cheat. Why? Because my husband cheated, and my high school boyfriend cheated, and my baby daddy cheated. All them niggas cheated. And I was just like, damn. I know this one gonna cheat. It's bitches sending him naked pictures. They won't leave him alone. They all in my inbox telling me shit. It's like I was just so, the pre-paranoia was there. And I went in not trusting. So I took luggage with me into the next relationship. I most definitely did. I mean, when I say Seven of Swords energy, I went into it. I'm Seven of Wands energy. I went into it guard up, honey. I was ready. Like, what you got for me? I got you. It's not. It's hard. We say we should give the next person a clean slate, but at the same time, you can't go in blind either. You do have to take into consideration the shit you've seen before, because you know what it looks like when you've experienced it. You know what it is when they pick a fight so that they can go out. Right, have your guard up and self-sabotage. Right. Marie, because and then you're scared because you're like, if I let you get that close and you hurt me, you know, that's how I felt. And it was like at the end, I had the self-sabotage thing more so toward the end than the beginning. See, I was the other way around, came out. I had that because my dad, he was a hoe. And that's just that's what I saw. He had me, I have a brother that is 4 months older than me. I think he came first. I have to look at his birthday. So I have a brother that's a couple of months here. When we did the math, because I didn't find him and his sister, and then my half sisters, until about 5-6 years ago. About 5 years ago. She was so excited to find me. I need to go and see my sister. She's right next door in Tennessee. And once I get moved back in, I'm going on a road trip somewhere. But when I sat with my mom and we looked at the birth dates and did the math, she was like, we were pregnant at the same damn time. She was like, that motherfucker. I was like, damn. Yeah, his birthday is December 21st, 1974. And my birthday is April 1st, 1975. So they were pregnant at the same damn time. And my mom said she was seeing him, she was seeing him at the time that she had to get Miss Annette is her name. At the time that Miss Annette had to get pregnant. Hi Priestess, this is Cosmic Chat. We're not in and hi, how you doing? I haven't seen you in a while. I'm not doing questions until after. I'm not doing questions. This is Cosmic Chat. But oh wow, K-Ma, you got lucky. I saw no such thing. They cheated. They cheated. Now my sister's dad, he didn't cheat, but my mom cheated on him because she was carrying luggage. You see what I'm saying? And then he got with a lady, and from what I understand, because from the luggage my mom created, he cheated on her. It's a horrible chain, man. It's a horrible chain. All right, High Priestess, you know, be looking forward. I'm gonna do probably about 10, High Priestess. I'll start questions. That should be good time. That gives us about 40 minutes from now. So 20 minutes, sorry, from now. So yeah, about 10, High Priestess, I will start doing questions. So it's like it's a domino effect. It's a domino effect. And I didn't cheat on my last person. Yeah, I did one time. I'm not gonna lie, once. I don't regret that though, because by then I was fed up with his damn cheating. For real though. So toward the end, I began to seriously sabotage because I was trying to get him away from me because he had caused me so much pain. It was like, let me try. I was unsuccessful cheating, although he feels like still that I betrayed him. I was just like, hey, Queen of Hearts. I was just like, let me push him as far away as I can so that I can be free of his pain. And basically, those were the words I said to him. I was like, I love you. I love you so much. But if you can't stop hurting me, please get the fuck away from me. If you can do right, I will be ride or die for you at your side, point blank, period. But if you have to conflict pain on me like this, then please leave me the fuck alone. Please go away. And I began to do things that sabotage. I did. I began to push him away. I started being mean. I stopped doing shit for him. It was just bad. Right, K-Ma, that's the thing. To heal in between situations or relationships. Because I've healed, but I've healed from, no, I'm lying, because there's still certain traumas I still have my guard up. So I guess technically I haven't healed, but then in a way, I've healed from, how can I put it? I've healed from the overall pain and trauma. I have not healed from the mindset of, I promise you that shit won't happen again. I tell y'all all the time, if you have children that still qualify as dependents, I can't do nothing with you or for you. Carry your ass. But that just isn't because, it's partly because I had a bad experience with my masculine's child and baby mama and his mama, which is my other deal breaker. How close are you to your mama? I'm not dealing with nobody's mama's boy. You got me entirely fucked up. If you, please tell me she dead. I don't mean to be mean or I don't mean to be hateful, but there's nothing that sparks more joy in my heart when I start talking to a dude and he'd be like, yeah, well, my mom passed away. I'd be like, yes. Honey. Or my kids are all grown or I ain't got no kids. Okay? I'm good. But hearing those phrases, they just lift my spirits and warm my heart. Because I'm not dealing with none of that. I'm not even trying to. Amy Winehouse has a song where she says, yes, this is the daughter came out and wrecked my life. Wrecked it. She hit her and his mama, wrecked it. And then the other daughter and her mama wrecked it. Wrecked it. I cool believe we could have made it. And I'm not going through that again. I'm not falling in love with someone that I want to give my 100% to, and they can only give me 50% because they have to be a parent first. And I understand that you have to be a parent first, but just know that that is not for me. See, that's the other thing came out. I don't do step children like that. If it's not yours, I'm not dealing with it. So none. So I just cut them all off. If you have children that qualify as dependents, I can't get with you. Not only that, but most of the time, they don't have custody of the child. They broke because they pay child support. And I'm buying dinner. And I'm picking you up because you can't afford the car or the car insurance because your check is hit because you're paying out child support. Or the other thing is, I can't this weekend. I got my daughter. See, nah. I have Aubrey till 3 p.m., 4 p.m. at the latest, and then I am free. Okay? If I agree to babysit in the evening, which sometimes I tell her, I'll be like, don't you want to do something? Because I try to make sure my daughter still has a life. That is so important for her not to lose herself into motherhood. She's an awesome mom, and she deserves to have a life. And I try to, don't you want to, is there something you can do? Don't you want to go out? You haven't been out in a while. Get your ass out there. And I will watch my grandbaby for her. So, but as far as if I want to go away for a weekend, or I want to see you on the weekends, or I want to see you you can't because you got your child, I'm not for that. Or you got to find a babysitter. And for those of you who are still about that life, and you still have to go through that, kudos to you. But I am 46 years old, and all my children is grown. And I ain't got to go through that. So I'm not trying to deal with that. Period. Yeah, see, no, Kama, I'm not doing that. Or having to give money to a child if that's not biologically your child, where is that child's daddy? And why see, no, that's why we just cut all that off. No, you got small kids. I don't care what you consider. No, ma'am. I don't think so. I mean, yeah, that means he's got a good heart, but that sounds like a damn headache. And I'm just not up for that type of headache. Period. I'm just really not. I'm not. So when it comes to certain things like that, like I said, so I've healed and I try not to take baggage with me. However, there's such the middle one is the only real child. Damn. And I try not to take baggage with me, but at the same time, I'm not putting up with certain shit either. At the same time, I don't want nobody with small kids. I don't want anybody who is a mama's boy. I don't want anybody who doesn't have a job and a place to live. I'm not here to play Build a Man Workshop. And if that makes it, and so chicks expect everybody to have their shit together, I expect you to at least have some income to where I don't have to do anything for you because I'm not asking you for anything. Cool, believe that? So don't ask me for shit. Not shit. Not a Black and Mild, not a pack of cigarettes, not a fucking sip of soda. Don't ask me for a damn thing. I mean, and now I am of the camp that times are hard, and if we want to go out, sometimes I got it and sometimes you got it, but that takes a building of situation. You know what I'm saying? That's after we've been chilling for a minute, or we've been together, or we've done this a couple times. You know what I'm saying? That's like, you got it last time. Okay, I got it this time, but I'm gonna need you to have it sometime. I'm not trying to get all the time. See, came out that part. Right? Because see, Marie, most of the time we got our shit together. When we as moms, if you have children, even if you're not with their dad, most of the time you have your shit together. And they don't. They have all kinds of issues when they got these children out here in these streets. They really, really do. And I'm not feeling that. I'm not feeling your baby mama drama. Right? Came out begging, like the last one. I was through. I swear I should have turned my damn car around. Will you buy me a pack of cigarettes? Bitch, no. I don't even want to be around you smoking. Why would I buy you a pack of cigarettes? I'll take you to buy a pack. Oh, I'm broke. What? I should have turned my car around right then. I don't care how far I was out. I'm tired of feeding dudes who have never done shit for me. You know, you just... So, because, I mean, that's the one thing about my masculine. If he's got it, he'll get it. I give him that. If he had it, he'll get it. It's just most of the time he ain't have it. But if he did have it, when he did have it, he got it. And when he could do, he did. So, I mean, it's just, to me, I felt like his effort could have been a little greater. But, you know. What other topics are there? Major issues. We talked about the churn thing. I can't wait the churn thing. I don't do the churn thing. I have dating rules. Like, I need to be able to know. You know my rules. Where do you live? No. I need to see where you live so that I'm sure that there's no wife there. I'm so serious. And if you live with your mama, you know that's already a no to the no. Because that falls under the mama's boy category. Because why are you there? For real? Unless you're just outright taking care of her. Now, I can give you that. If you're taking care of mama or grandmama, I'll give you that. Or if you pay all the bills and she just needs your help, you helping, I feel you. But then at the same time, what does that leave room for? Because if you're supporting your grandmother or your mother, can you really do anything for me? Can we really do anything for each other? What other relationship issues we got? Or, like I said, there's the financial issue that we touched on, that we were just touching on. And it's not just men either. I feel like that's a two-way street as well. I can't deal with this whole breed of people who feel like it's someone else's responsibility to take care of them. It is not your responsibility to do anything like that for me until we decide that we are each other's responsibility. And there's been that equal give and take that got us to that point. Because I got to see some equal give and take to get us to that point. Like I said, sometimes I got it, sometimes you got it. I got this, you got that. I'll get the room, you get the food. And the drinks or whatever. You know what I mean? There's got to be some balance. Oh, came on. Honey, how did we dare forget that? Let's start with the dudes or the people, because it's not just dudes either. I'm so damn frustrated. I feel you, K-Ma. Because that's not just dudes either. Let me say this. I've met an equal amount of chicks that say they don't give head and guys that say they don't give head. We grown. You grown. What you mean? Maybe not in the beginning. I have my reasons for that, though. I have my reasons for withholding of head. I will not. You got me fucked up. You're going to have to wait until we are more stable before you get some head out of me. You're going to have to put in some work before you get some head. And you ain't got to go down there on cold. We can hold that back. But I want to know that we relate on purely a dickly level. Let me say that again. I want to make sure that we relate on purely a dickly level. Because I see head as a, Marie said, well, that's correct. I see head as an appetizer. Head is not the meal. You see what I'm saying? Head is the appetizer. Head is not the meal. At this point where I'm at, it's not that I don't give head, I do. I give awesome, awesome head. And when they experience that, it's like that's all they seem to want to do. And then all of a sudden, I'm getting less dick. Or when they can't stand or they can't hold out, their stamina is short. They want to be down there giving you appetizers all damn night. I don't want appetizers all night. I need the main course to get where I need to go. Honestly, I can't even, it's a rare occasion that I even reach a climax or come from oral sex. It is a very rare occasion. You have got to be A1 bomb ass. And that is so rare. It doesn't happen for me like that. So, for you to be down there and getting me all excited and hot and bothered, only to turn around and give me 3 good minutes of penis. And then it's extra frustrating for me because I'm a BBW. Yeah, queen, that makes you mad. I mean, I'm worked up. It's wet and it's hot and I get 3-4 minutes of dick. I'm still hot. And you just over there like, and then, when they overestimate what they did. When they overestimate their skills. When they think they killed it, but they did not. When they swear it was the shit, but you over there like, motherfucker, please. Honey. I had one tell me, oh, you gonna call me. You gonna be calling me. He just messaged me the other night. Last night at 3:30 in the morning. Talking about, I guess I wasn't good enough for you. No, really you were not. Talking about I hate you and everything. And you quit talking to me. First of all, no. I didn't quit talking to you. I was going to give you another chance. I spoke to you last, actually. You quit talking. Then he hit me with the, I've been working. That's the other thing. You make time for what you, people make time and give their energy to what they want to get their and give their energy to and what they want to give time to. Am I right? Don't tell me you've been busy and I ain't heard from you in 3-4 weeks. So in 3-4 weeks, you worked so damn much that you couldn't find 5 seconds to send a hey beautiful text, because that's what they saying. I'm tired of that shit, but that's what they saying. To say, how you doing? I thought about you. Everybody takes their phone to the bathroom and you shit at least one time a day. If, hopefully. If not, please see a physician. But what you mean you didn't have time? Well, I've been working 12-hour shifts. We've been shorthanded. Okay. You have not been working every day, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for 4 fucking weeks. That shit ain't even legal. Right, Queen of Hearts, right. That shit ain't even legal. Don't lie to me. Don't. And the last thing I said to him, and he was like, I've been working, we've been shorting, but you know everything. I was like, first of all, that's game. It's called gaslighting. That's exactly what I said to his ass. I said, don't come for me like that. People make time for what they want. And he was like, well, I really have been working. I said, okay, I understand. He said, you do? I said, sure I do. And that was the last thing I said to his ass. I understand. You cool. I completely understand all the bullshit that you're kicking at me right now. That's what you didn't understand. I understand all the bullshit you talking, and I'm not saying shit else to you. You know my saying, I can forgive you, but I ain't got to fuck with you. Right, 12 more hours to send a message. You roll over in the morning, you go to the bathroom, you brush your teeth, you got to go grab something to eat, you're sitting in your car at the drive-thru. At some point, you could message somebody you're truly interested in. At some point. You lend time and energy to what you choose to. Period. Period. So, my policy moving forward is you don't get head off the back. Period. That's something for when we seriously get into each other. And I'm gonna need you to. I need proof of dick skills. You don't even have to. I don't even want no head. Just lay that pipe, because if you can't, I'm not for laying there with your head in between my legs for 15-20 minutes. No, if you just go hard for 20 minutes, I'll be alright. If you just, and the other experience that I have, and actually this is the experience I had the very last time I had sex with someone, the minute I said it was good, he stopped. I don't know if he was about to come. I don't know if he felt like he was saving it for later. I don't know what the fuck the issue was. But he stopped. The minute I said it was good, had only been a few minutes in, he stopped and started eating it. And then when he came back to it, it was like limp. That's the other thing I can't stand. If you came, or it's not hard, get the fuck off me. Don't be riding me with no limp ass dick. That's not doing shit for me. Get the fuck off me. And positions. Unnecessary ass positions. I'm a BBW. First of all, there is a certain ass to dick ratio that you must possess before you even come at me. If you can't reach it, why are you putting me in positions that make it worse? If you don't have enough, there are only 2 positions that you can really get 3, 4 that we can roll with. I can either be on top. It's either going to be missionary. I don't know. Everybody can't get doggy style with it either because of my booty beat. Or you can do it, say, you can hit from the side, scissor wise, like that. Not, not like with the legs closed and spooning from the side. That's not going to work. I don't care how big it is. That's not going to work. I got too much ass. And then the last time I had this dude, the doggy style. He's trying to get his body, like, he was like trying to like lay on top of my back, like get on top. Baby, you can't. I was so done. I was just like, please, just get the fuck off me. There was no, and I'm a cuddler. I did not cuddle that bitch afterward. I rolled my ass over, back in the other direction, and just went to fucking sleep. I did not give him that good night peck. There was no, I'm exhausted, let me catch my breath. There was just, please get the fuck. Did you come? Okay. Fuck off me. And really, he's lucky he did that when he did, because I was about to say, just get up. Just stop. What are you doing? And that's what I'm going to start doing, because that's what I started in my mind. I wanted to turn around and say something. What are you doing? What are you doing? It's nowhere where you were. It's not there. Hey, Lene, it's nowhere to where you were. It was not. And then I'm telling you what I like. That's the other thing. If I tell you what to do or what not to do what I said. Don't do what I told you not to do. Don't let me tell you I don't do something and you get me alone and decide you're going to try that shit anyway. I will knock the shit out of you. Hey, Lene, thank you. I will, you can, I had that one. Child? Honey, child. Be considerate sexually of your partner. Be considerate sexually of your partner. I agree with you, K-Ma. Lene, they are, it's the medical and health encyclopedia. Yep. And they're yearly. Just from 1984 all the way up to 1999. So we talked about the pitiful sex life out here. And then the other thing is wanting sex immediately. If I'm not feeling you like that, well, Lene, that's not the only, oh my God, Lene, I would die. But yeah, Lene, sometimes they're encyclopedias, because on the other side, they're regular encyclopedias. Wait, whose message? Oh, undo. I hit somebody by accident. Okay, there we go. Damn it, I accidentally hid my damn moderator. I mean to hide you. I love you, Marie. I don't know how that happened. Okay, you were unhidden. You're unhidden. So I. Right. I have to really, really like you. And to like you, I have to kind of know you a little bit. I got to know something, or it's got to be really good chemistry, or I got to. I'm done with trying to force myself to hook up with somebody to see if it's good. I'm tired of trying to make it happen. I'm tired of trying to see if it'll be better next time. I really needed to be fire out the gate. And that's the whole, I'm telling you, conversation I had with my ex. I was like, hey, how you been? He was like, I'm alright. I said, are you happy? He said, I'm okay. I said, are you satisfied? He said, hell no. And no damn well, and it's sad because that's the thing. I think we get out here and people get on our nerves and they can't fuck. And then we just right back together. And I don't know if we're not, I don't know, I can't, or I don't know if we're not giving it enough time. That makes no sense. I haven't seen him since January. Like I said last year, we went, excuse me, from December to June and had the same shit. Same shit. To be with somebody that resonates with you, we don't like, we, it's like we like the same shit. We're good. I something I have to tell him to do, but if I say do this, he'll do that. But other than that, we like the same shit. You can't get, we don't want to do, we're good. We know what positions we going into. We know how to start. We know how it's going to end. We know what to do for each other. We connect. We can't, I mean, I can't, we can't. And it's like, it's almost like we kind of want to move on. The history and what we've been through makes us want to move on. But when we get out there, there's nothing to move on to. So ultimately, what my reading said was, thank you, K-Ma, is that we both got shit. And we got to deal with that shit before we can, I don't put, we have some, we have time. I just feel in my heart that we have time. And the reading said, yes, it will, but we gotta wait. And so, oh, I'm gonna try Lene. One sexual experience at a time, because that's all I'm starting with. I'm supposed to see him. I just want to. Girl, we ain't got to talk about shit. We don't have to, none of that. I just want to, just please, just come on, when I get, I'm just like, just take your dick out. Just, I don't even want to talk to you. Hey, hi, yeah, just take your dick out. Just, are you clean? You need to shower first. Let's go. I just can't. I just can't. I'm so serious, sweetheart. I'm so over it. I'm so over everything else. I can't even lie. I can't even lie. I'm serious. So I've been fighting Lene. He has no fight. I don't think he has any fight in him. He's stubborn. That's what that is. He's stubborn. He has ego. It's his ego for him. I have abandoned ego. I claim what this is. He's in denial. He's stubborn. He's running. He's my twin flame. I'm not chasing his ass though. It'll happen. He can't run forever. Because I got that damn trap. Okay? All right. He can't run forever. Because he ain't got nothing to run you running to. It ain't, you know damn well. Okay? All right. And then when I asked him, I was like, was there anybody you have any feelings for that you're in love with? He was like, hell no. So, I mean, denial. He'll be all right. Like I said, I don't even want to talk to his bitch ass. I don't want to talk to you. Just take your dick out. We're going to go from there. That's all I need. Just give me the D. I don't want nothing else. If you want to talk or laugh afterward, fine. But, okay? All right, y'all. Let's get some questions popping. I'm going to log off. I'm going to log back on. So y'all know the deal. Log off, log back on, and we're going to do questions. I'm going to go grab something cold to drink because it's hot as shit in here. I don't know how I'm going to make it. And then I will be right back. Potty, ice water. I'll be right back. All right, and we'll do questions. So, I love you. See y'all in a minute.